What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. Right now we're about to go head to my new school, or the UW-Tacoma I should say, or my soon-to-be new school. We're meeting up with a new friend of mine named Rory. I didn't know this, but Rory's got like so many things going on. He's got like a clothing company. He's met some other people in like the fitness industry before. He's been to Alpha Land already, and I haven't even been there. So yeah, we're gonna go meet up with him. We're gonna take some photos, some lifestyle shoots, talk some shit. And I don't know what else we're gonna be doing, but you guys are gonna finally get to meet him. Yeah, we just got done with a workout, and we also got done with a doctor's appointment, which I'll talk to you guys about in a bit. It was upsetting. I got some concerns on today's Instagram post about it, but you know, it's really honestly not like the biggest deal in the world. It is something that personally I was dealing with, and it's just unfortunate that it's gone the way it's gone. I can't really do anything about it though. It's out of my control. Something huge that I'm learning now, that a lot of stuff is not in my control. So it is what it is, but we'll be at the UW-Tacoma in about like 20-ish minutes or so. Alright, so I spent, I don't know, what, 15-20 minutes trying to look for like my class, and well, it's not even my class, it's just a building, and I don't know, I guess I'm not really ready for the first day of school. By the way, this is Rory, everyone. What's up? He owns Elevate Clothing. Yep. And yeah, he's been teaching me a lot of the ropes about my own company and stuff, so it's been pretty cool. He doesn't go to the UW-Tacoma, he goes to the UW-Seattle because he's smart, and I'm not. I feel like that'd be a running joke that UW-Seattle students would say, but this is it. We just finished up shooting. I just wanted to take a picture pretty much to announce like I'm going back to school and whatnot, and then he had some like lifestyle photos that he wanted to shoot. We parted ways. I got like another 15-20 minute drive home. I'm starving. It's like 3:45 right now. As you guys know, I usually eat around 3, so 3 minutes past due has got me feeling angry. So we are pulling up to Bass Pro Shops really quick. Now, there's kind of something funny that I've noticed happen in these last couple of years, and for some reason it's kind of made sense and kind of tied everything together. And I don't know if you guys can hear, but there is also some country music playing in the background. So one thing I just want to say really quick is when I was younger, like I always used to go fishing and stuff, and like recently I've been into like hunting, eating a lot more primal, I would say, in a way. Primal, like Liver King here. Primal. Yeah, I don't know, all of a sudden I've just been really, how do I word this? I guess country, I guess you could say. Like I've been shooting a lot more, listening to country music as you guys saw, wanting to go hunting now. I've always fished. I guess it's just kind of different to see like my character change too, also with like the Spartan races and stuff. It's like, it's very odd, but yeah, we gotta go in there. I gotta get a new fishing pole for the river this year because my current river pole is a piece of old, it's not a piece of crap, it's just old. Alright, I was recommended this pole right here, carbon fiber handle, pretty 9'6". I think the action on it is, the guy just recommended me this one, so I'm going for it. It looks really sick, and I haven't bought a new pole since I was in 5th grade. I don't know about you guys, when I was a kid, I never went to a Bass Pro Shops. This place is literally a zoo. Hey, there's me. I had to get some line too. The line I've had is like 20 years old. I'm not going to lie to you guys right now. This is the nicest pole I've ever actually bought myself. Every other pole I've like got for Christmas, and then I always talk myself out of buying myself a pole because I'm like, mine works, but this is it. This thing is smacksy. Man, I hope you guys are having a great day so far. It's beautiful out. I love the fall time, just like when there's like that transition from summer into like fall and the leaves start turning a different color, but it's sunny out and it's still pretty. We're not like that deep into fall. It's not even actually fall yet, it's still summer, but you guys get what I'm saying. Anyway, today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I talked about in a video 2 years ago, and it's really weird to say that it was 2 years ago. It's just crazy to think that I've almost been doing YouTube for 3 years now. But 2 years in a video, I talked about why I wasn't bulking anymore. and I thought I was gonna be done then, but then as some of you guys know, in this previous winter, I went on a bulk, and it was good. It honestly wasn't as beneficial as I thought it was gonna be, and that kind of brings me to this conclusion why I'm not bulking anymore. And I'm gonna go into depth and explain to you why I'm not bulking anymore. In my previous video 2 years ago, the main reason why I stopped bulking, and I feel like it was the only reason in the video, was because it made me lethargic. And bulking makes me so lethargic, and it's gonna tie into the last one, which we'll get to later, but it just makes me super tired. I feel exhausted all the time. I feel sluggish. I feel slow. Some people, it's weird, like they bulk and they feel like they have a lot more energy. Again, all our bodies are different, but whenever I bulk, I just feel slow. Like I can feel the heaviness of my body. I can feel more food, like more of the food that's running through my system, and I hate feeling lethargic. I like kind of feeling on edge, and you might be like, well, you have an anxiety disorder. That's kind of weird that you like feeling on edge. Well, I just like to get stuff done. My anxiety comes from when like I don't have things to do. So in a way, the lethargicness makes me more anxious because I'm not doing something. I kind of worry that I should be doing something. That's the first reason. I just don't like feeling lethargic. I don't like feeling tired. It's not a good feeling. The second reason that I'm not bulking anymore is because you probably can't even read my handwriting, is never bulked before. I never really bulked before, and I really haven't. And if some of you guys are wondering like how long I've been like lifting or when I started lifting in this picture right here. In this picture, I broke my leg, and my dad was like,
I don't want you to just sit around and do nothing. I'm gonna make you lift.
so that's when I started lifting, and then this is a picture of me now. In between those years, I never really bulked. If I did, it was probably a like total of 7 to 8 months, which is almost, how old was I? I think I was like 14 in the first photo, and now I'm 22. So 8 years in between there. I wasn't lifting all of those years. Like I wasn't lifting all 8 years. I wasn't like that consistent in the gym until I was like 18, 19, when I also started learning about nutrition. I never really bulked. The times where I bulked, maybe like this one time in 11th grade where I was just like, I'm just gonna eat more food. I had no idea how much I was eating at all. I only did it for like 2 or 3 months, which isn't anything substantial enough to, I would say, bulk. And the same thing as some of you guys may know, I bulked in the past. Like when I made that first video, I literally said, well, I'm not bulking anymore. It's because I went on like a 3-month bulk, and I was like, I'm not doing this again. Some of you guys know I went on a bulk after saying that, and it was like another 3 months, and just that's how I got that total. But yeah, I never have really bulked. And if you guys know anything about bulking, a lot of the times people go on like a 1 to 2 year bulk, and I've never really bulked ever, and I've been able to build the physique that I have today that you guys have seen in this video or seen in my other videos. I would like to mention though that I always had a big appetite growing up, all throughout middle school, high school, even before that in like elementary. I was always a kid with a big appetite. I think it's because I'm so anxious all the time, and so like I can eat a lot of food because I'm just hungry a lot. I don't know if like being anxious makes you more hungry, but I've always been, I would say, a big consumer of food. So food was never an issue for me, but then again, I never really knew anything about macros. So for me, I'm not bulking because I never really had to build my physique. Also, I should mention this, I wasn't in sports burning a lot of calories and I would say building this physique. So I did make a recent video on like how I run and build muscle and stuff, and I talked hugely about calories and stuff, and I just said, you know, you need to be eating like 3,300 calories, because if you're running and doing all of that stuff, you're gonna obviously need more calories. So like I said, I ate on average 2,000 to 3,000 calories throughout middle school and high school, not knowing anything about nutrition, just a guesstimate of how many calories I was eating. So I guess you could say, sure, I bulked, but I was always relatively lean, always relatively had like a 6-pack that you could pretty much see. And number 3, this isn't something I'm gonna talk about for too long, but I don't care to be the biggest guy in the gym anymore, honestly. Like when I'm bulking, sure, I do fill up. I look a lot bigger when I'm wearing shirts around. Like I just feel like a bigger guy. And sure, it kind of raises my confidence a little bit, but honestly not that much. I guess as I've gotten older, I guess being the biggest guy in the gym hasn't been the most, I would say, concerning to me. I just care about like working hard and look like I'm working, not to other people, to myself. Like I want to make sure I'm in there like working my ass off. So I really don't care about being the biggest guy in the gym anymore. I know some people love bulking because they love being huge, or they like looking huge in the gym, or they like being huge and like filling out their shirts. That's nice, but for me, it's not enough for me to like bulk, because I'd rather feel energized and not feel lethargic from bulking. And number 4 is gonna be about, you guys can't even see my handwriting, but it's research. So in my opinion, oh wait, no, it's not research, it's personal beliefs. So one of my personal beliefs is that us as humans were not really made to consume hella calories that people eat on their bulks. Like I've seen some people, like my friend Josh, I'm not throwing him under the bus, he's in love with bodybuilding, that's his thing, he loves bulking. I, on the other hand, do not. That's just personal preference. Again, I'm not trying to force you guys into like not bulking. I'm just saying why I'm personally not doing it. But for example, like this dude was eating like 6,000 calories a day, and just like watching him just go, oh, and stuff, like I just don't think the human body's made for that. And I think we can kind of find common ground on that and agree to disagree. I also think just like the way that our bodies are made, I think that we're supposed to eat a certain amount of calories just to keep us, I would say, feeling good, feeling energized. Like basically, I'm not saying like I'm doing everything perfect, but I feel like the amount of calories I have with my hybrid athlete style of training is, I would say, making me feel really good mentally and physically. In other words, I believe that we're supposed to live a little more primitive than consume all of these calories that, you know, the grocery stores like feed us, and Big Pharma's tied into all of it. And anyway, that's a whole different conspiracy that we're getting into. But yeah, I am not bulking anymore. No longer will you see me bulking. I will continue to do a quote unquote lean bulk, which is just eating a little more, I would say, calories than my maintenance, which you could call bulking, but I'm not gonna be all super like puffy huge like I have before in the past for like 2 to 3 months, like I said. But anyway, that is gonna do it for today's video. If you guys have any questions about bulking or putting on size, know down below. I will mention this, I only think bulking is, I would say, makes sense if you're like literally a Minecraft skeleton. Like if you're that skinny, then you should most definitely be putting on some weight and bulking. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Again, if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press that subscribe button, because you guys know I will be back. And as always, guys, trying to do for love, the sky's the limit, and I'll see you guys in the next one.